I'm back. I had a wild vacation with my boyfriend and I couldn't scope because I didn't have like enough service or the internet was not good enough. The application didn't show the option to stream because my internet was bad. But I wanted to show you all the cool places that I saw and I couldn't. But if you follow me on Instagram, I might upload some pictures there. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like it's so hard to, say goodbye to my boyfriend. It was so hard yesterday. Like I don't have the words. I just dropped him up at the airport and say goodbye, and I was like crying. Yeah, I cried. I was like, why is he leaving? So I think I got used to like just have a hello hockey team and hello Kitty. But yeah, I'm struggling. I'm trying to get used to, again, to be alone. Yeah, I mean, oh my God. It's hard. I just like, this is the first time like I really feel like I was like so attached to someone like emotionally, and then boom, he's gone. And then I felt like super empty, like what? Like, what am I gonna do now? Like, and I had to do everything alone. And I mean, that's my life. Like, I'm always alone doing everything by myself. But I don't know why it felt so weird. I mean, I'm by myself the whole time. It's just like I spent 3 weeks with him, like, and then when he was gone, I felt like something weird. So you like this one then? You mean this guy? Of course, I mean, it's my boyfriend. I wouldn't like have a boyfriend that I don't like. But what is my comfort zone? I would think my comfort zone is being alone because it's been a long time since I don't really have a boyfriend, and I've been traveling around and I feel always like lonely, but it's like my normal state. And accepting to have a boyfriend for me was hard. Like, open up. I don't think that was my comfort zone, to be honest with you. Like, I was heartbroken for, like, I think more than 4 years ago. And then I just, like, didn't want to date anyone and didn't want to have a relationship with anyone. And that was my comfort zone because that was, like, my safe zone. Like, nothing could happen to me if I don't have a boyfriend. If I don't get like emotionally involved with anyone, then I'm gonna be safe. And I stayed like that for a while until I met this guy and everything changed. And now, like, yeah, like when I'm used to be alone, and I've been through this several times. Like the first time I was in Salt Lake City and I left, I didn't cry. I was like, okay, this is normal for me. Like, I don't stay for a long time anywhere, so that's fine. He was super sad, but I was like kind of sad, but like I moved on really quick. And then he visited me in Montreal and he left. And again, I was sad, but I was not crying or anything. I was like, okay, he has to go, that's fine. And I just kept going with my life like normally. And then I went to London, and again he visited me there, and once again he left, and I didn't cry. I was just like, okay, he has to go. We had a nice trip in Europe. but I didn't feel like that empty. And then again, I visited him in Salt Lake, and once again I left, and again I didn't feel like that sad. Just like I need to continue with my life and do my thing. But this time really hit me, and that's what I was like, what's going on? I'm 31. So yeah, now I need to go back to work. I mean, I'm not working anymore in that place where I used to work, remember, super early, and I did some scopes there. And now I'm just giving classes, and I'm gonna try to do this full time in order to travel, and have more time for myself. Thank you. I'm not from Quebec. Coming back like to this is not my normal life, because before I had 2 jobs, now I have only one, and I have more time, I guess, but today was busy. Like, I still get up early, not too early. I get up at 7 a.m. Okay, I know it's early, but before I was getting up at 4 a.m. in the morning, so there's a huge difference. I feel like I'm resting more. And I went to the gym, and I had a class today, and I did laundry, and I had like a more relaxed day than I usually did before. And this is boring. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Say something. And I want to reach this super hard thing. Can you believe I haven't? I have like a few left to become a super broadcaster. And I'm still wearing my gym clothes. How disgusting. But you know what? I have a class at 5. Work stuff. Work? Like weird? Woo! Thank you so much. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Thank you, Aaron Hall. I think I'm gonna make it. I don't know what was that. Oh, work. Yeah, I thought it was like a slang or something. And it is, right? I just don't know too much slangs. But I have a class in, I don't know how much, but in a little time. Ask and you shall receive. Yeah, I've been asking a lot of things and I receive them, but it takes some time. So I do believe that, because you ask something and obviously you're not going to get it immediately unless it's super hard, which I did. But some things take time. So I'm learning to be patient and to just trust. Personal slang, never go bizarre. Woo! That's good. Okay, that scream was probably too loud. I hope neighbors don't really listen to that one. How have you been? I've been good. I was on vacation in so many places here in Guatemala. It was wild. We went to see those Mayan ruins and to see some awesome lakes, and we had a road trip that was insane. A lot of dirt roads, and we went through a lot of poor communities and saw so many stuff. And I hope I help him to open his eyes and see how lucky he is to live in the US, because there are so many things that you take for granted, starting with water that you can drink from the sink, something that we don't have. Like, if you drink that water, you're gonna get really sick. And like stuff like here, everything's slow, everything's hard. In the US, everything is easy and fast. And I hope he learned that and feel more grateful about who he is and where he lives and everything that he has, because it's something that you can't take for granted. Like, there are so many people here that are suffering, and just, I'm not saying like, oh, there's so many people that are suffering. You are, like, I'm not saying that it's bad, but you should just like think about it, because, and just be grateful every single day for every single stuff that you have, because honestly, you're so lucky. And we did something I really loved, and I can't get over it. So there are so many stray dogs here in Guatemala, like a lot of stray dogs. And some of them are super skinny, like you can see their bones. And it's so sad, like it really gets me. I know there's people too that are suffering, and it's something that should be, fixed, but I don't really know how. And I always wanted to, one of my fantasies was to buy a lot of food and just feed the little puppies. I know, because I cannot adopt them, and they struggle every single day to get food. Some of them even have puppies, and they suffer, and some people abuse them. So I got like a big bucket of, dog's food, and we were in our road trip, and I was just like feeding every single dog that I saw on the street. Some of them I gave it to them like this, and other one was like, just, here, eat babies, eat, and just like throwing all the food out of the window, and they actually ate it, because I saw them, like they were looking for food, and they smelled it and they ate it, and that really filled my soul, like in a way that I cannot even explain. And then I just really, that's so cool. I think people like that. It's so nice. So at the end, I just finished all my bucket of food, and we, during our trip, we stopped to a grocery shop to buy some water and stuff. And then I saw my boyfriend with a bag of dog's food, and he said like, you need to refill that bucket. And I was like, he got me with that, guys. I wasn't in love before, but now I am. Doggies are everything for me. And just the fact that he wanted to help me and he got that for me, that was like, oh God, it was so good. I really cannot explain how happy I felt. I cannot adopt dogs. My other fantasy is to have a big field where I can just get the dogs and try to, help them. But I don't know how to earn money. That amount of money, because you would need a lot of money to do that, and I barely can feed myself at the moment. But yeah, and then the other problem that I have is that I don't have a home at the moment. So if I don't have a home, that means I'm like changing home all the time, because I'm a stray girl too, just like the dogs. And no, I'm kidding. I'm lucky that I have people that help me and everything, but I cannot have a lot of dogs because I don't have a place to stay. I'm not stable, and yeah, that's kind of sad. I would love to adopt stray dogs. Stop it. But yeah, I would like to have a big house where I can just like adopt stray dogs. But also I would like to have a place that is only specifically for stray dogs. And my fantasy is that I will have a good and big nice place where I will feed and take care of dogs, but I will also give jobs to people that need it and love animals, like people that can help the animals. And I always think about Guatemala because there's a lot of poverty here, so thinking about giving jobs at the same time and taking care of stray dogs. 2 in 1. That's great. Are you planning to take your next trip? So so my plan right now, I'm trying to get my visitor visa, US visitor visa, and I will have an interview and see if they will give it to me. Hopefully they will, and then I'm gonna go with my boyfriend in the US. And we are planning to make a trip around Christmas, because he works and he doesn't really have a lot of vacations. But I would like to go to other places in the US, like San Francisco, or I don't know what else. But yeah, I'm in Guatemala. I'm originally from Guatemala, and I'm stuck in here right now because I don't have a visa. I don't have a Canadian visa either. I cannot leave the country at the moment. So that's why he came here and we did trip, because I'm not allowed to go to the US or Canada, or well, I can go to Europe. I don't need a visa to go there, but it's a little bit more expensive. And I'm trying to just save money to, buy my ticket and just live day by day, and we'll see how it goes. The Donald. So I have a class in 3 minutes, guys. And I love to do scopes, and I love to reading your messages. I don't want to be part of that million illegal people in the US just because I have an issue of doing things that are not legal. I get freak out. I cannot live in peace if I do something that it's not, right. I don't want to be that person. I just want to do things right, because that makes me feel better. It's not because I'm like, I don't know, because I want to do things for Trump or anything. It's just that I just don't like to do things like that. I would love to go to Michigan. So let's all pray for Adriana to get her visa, so I can go to all these incredible places. Woo! Thank you guys. Thank you. So yeah, and remember, I don't have a second job now. Thank you so much for those super hearts. And I just have one job, teaching Spanish. So if you're interested, contact me on my Skype. Only for Spanish classes, guys. I'm not sending nudes yet. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna send nudes or anything. Like, don't expect me to do that. Not right now or ever. Just Spanish classes if you're interested. And now I need to go because I have a class. And I'll see you. I'll do another scope later. I'll see who's here. Maybe you'll be here, maybe not. But we'll see. So thank you for bye.